In this video, we want to talk about trading the long-term time frames and the short-term time frames. And basically, you use the same concept to trade each one of them. First of all, I'm going to start out trading the 15, 5, and 1. And then we're going to go to the 1 hour, 15, and 5 minute. So I've drawn a couple of lines where you would see signals that said maybe you ought to be trading in that direction a trade is setting up. You'll notice that the heavy part is where the filter is going below the zero line or the filter is going above the zero line. Now we're going to go to the 5 minute. It's what we're looking for on the 5 minute is when the 5 minute filter is below the zero line, and the 1 minute needs to be a 4 bars best if it's below the zero line as well. So that would be the heads up, where you can see that manually, or you can see it when a scan brings it to your attention. That's what that would look like going short. Now let's go back and look at the one going long. 5 minute is already across. At the time that 15 minute is across the zero line, so that would give you the direction you're going there. And you want the 1 minute, which it looks like it's set up as well, so someplace right in there, and you can see what the trade was like. Now let's take that same area and go to the 1 hour time frame. So right here you see that the 1 hour is a fresh cross below, and it's not a fresh cross above, but it's a fresh color change going in the long direction. Then you go to the 15 minute, and you see the 15 minutes set up, ready to go trading short, and the 15 minute at that point is ready to go long. And then the entry point time frame is going to be the 5 minute. So the 5 minute is a 4 bar, so right in there. So either long term or short term, you're going to get the same trade setup. Sometimes you get a bigger move on the larger time frame. Sometimes you get the same move as you would if you just used the shorter time frame. On the trade going long, we have the 1 hour going long. The 15 is set up to go long at that point, and the 5 minutes ready to go also. So either case, you got the same trade set up. On this 1 hour time frame, I'm going to mark another signal right here. Now this is where the filter fresh cross instead of a fresh color change, but you see the other indicators are on the opposite side. It's not a 4 bar. So let's see what we would see if we were looking for a trade going long. That 1 hour didn't match up with the 15 at that point. The 15 started coming into compliance right there, and then we're going to go to the 5 minute, and that's where the 5 minute would have said to get in. Now you see how much easier it was to wait until the 15 minutes set up, and so you can still do that with the 1 hour. At least you kind of have an idea as to what you're wanting to do, but see how choppy it is down here based on that 1 hour down here in the transition, and where the smaller time frames actually made it easier to trade. This should have given you an idea of how easy it is to trade the system, and you can adjust the time frame to whatever looks good. So when you sit down at the computer, some people only have an hour here and there or a little bit of time. Look at the 1 hour and trade in that direction if you see a good strong move in that direction, but don't hesitate to take a look at the direction of the 15 minute as your larger time frame also. There's a lot of pips to be made, and this illustration showed you that you could have made pips on the 1 hour or the 15 minute time frame. If you look back over here on this 1 hour time frame, yes, there was a move going down here as well, and a couple of other moves. Well, the 15 minute would have given you that information also. The way you could use the 1 hour is when it is fresh up here instead of it towards the end, then you could possibly put a trade on and let it run longer. But what if you don't see the trade? So you could have been in that 1 hour trade almost a day earlier and let it run. And of course, if it came down, then it would have been going back against you 70 to 80 pips on a retracement. So that's how you would learn to trade the larger time frame and the smaller time frame. Take a look at your emails the next few days. You'll be getting more information about how the 1551 course works. Talk to you later.